Yo, what is up, you Flings? Game Bob is back with another video, but this time, guys, this one is going to be a little different. Normally, guys, I wouldn't do prediction videos. Well, unless they're like WWE related. But the one thing I probably wouldn't do is Royal Rumble predictions. And I'm pretty sure about like 95% of you, or maybe 99% of you, or maybe 99% of you probably don't even know what WWE you probably don't know what WWE is, or you just don't like it because it's all fake. And as you see, quotations, all fake. Now, I'm not saying it's completely real. I am not. I'm letting this out straight. N-O-T, not. I am not saying it's all real. I'm saying it's both fake and real. A lot of people, aka my school, always don't get this in their heads. Because yes, it may be scripted. That I agree, it's fake because it's scripted. But the one thing that bugs me the most is that they say it's completely fake. I'm like, dude, have you ever broken an arm? Have you ever had a dislocated arm? Like WWE, yes, it's scripted. Yes, it's scripted because it's fake. But it's also real at the exact same time because they are actually taking injuries. Why else would you think they literally say on their games and even when they live stream pay-per-views or actually do it, or I don't know, say like Monday Night Raw, like their openings literally say, do not try this at home. I'm just saying, like, okay, so so this is definitely not this is not a complaint video about fake and real, about WWE. This is just a prediction video. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Please do not fill my comment section with WWE's completely fake or no. Like for crying out loud, guys. Please don't. Just don't spam my comment section with just WWE related stuff, especially real and fake. Like, okay, so WWE predictions, I will allow that. Anything that has nothing to do WWE wise, except dealing with fake or is it real, I will allow. So never mind. So I will not talk about that because I have already spent 3 minutes talking over this, and I'm actually gonna do my predictions. Now, I'm only going to do 5, because if I do 10, this video is going to be pretty long. So I'll only do 5 predictions. Now, this is definitely not an entry order. This is just my prediction on who is going to be debuting or maybe making a return at the Royal Rumble. And I already got my number 1 prediction, Kenny Omega. If y'all don't know Kenny Omega, treat yourself at NJPW, aka New Japan Pro Wrestling, who believe it or not, Kenny Omega is actually done with NJPW. Maybe not completely done, he's just taking a break. And believe it or not, he was going to sign with WWE, but actually turned them down and maybe sign with AEW, aka All Elite Wrestling. So this is going to be going 2 different ways. So Kenny Omega's got a choice to make, either WWE or All Elite Wrestling. I'm going to be honest, I would hope for him to go to WWE because I am a WWE fan. No duh. But I would love for Kenny Omega to go to WWE and make an appearance at the Royal Rumble. Now, we have had this once before. Maybe not like as a debut, but rather a returning superstar, Rey Mysterio. If y'all don't know that Royal Rumble, sorry. Now I will be explaining maybe like a whole lot of stuff, but don't worry. I'll try and make it quick. So Rey Mysterio, he has appeared in Royal Rumble 2018 and the Greatest Royal Rumble, but he did not sign a contract with them. Well, sort of. WWE. So when Rey Mysterio first appeared in the Royal Rumble 2018, a lot of people were so happy, but I was kind of questioning. But also a lot of people were questioning, is Rey Mysterio back with the WWE? And apparently, later on, boom, he was back. But he did not appear for a couple weeks. But he did reappear in the Greatest Royal Rumble. Mainly because he had a knee injury, I believe. So he couldn't really return. So he didn't really make a full return. But in the Greatest Royal Rumble, he did make another whopping return, but later on he didn't really sign with the company yet. But now either mid or late 2018, he signed, which is I'm happy. And now for Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega. Now I feel like this is going to be a repeat of Rey Mysterio. Because Kenny Omega, he may not be completely on the line with WWE, but he could sign up. He could maybe sign up, just like Rey Mysterio. Because Rey Mysterio, when the Greatest Royal Rumble appeared, I'm not talking, and I know the 2018 Royal Rumble, he did appear in that, but on the aftermath of that, he had a knee. He needed to go to surgery on his knee or some part of his leg, I believe. So I had to do the Greatest Royal Rumble because I feel like that's better. So Kenny Omega could be like Rey Mysterio and actually appear maybe 2 times. He will appear on a weekly basis. So Kenny Omega, that's my number 1 prediction. The next one is, yes guys, I'm using Google Chrome. Please don't judge me because I do not want to get a copyright strike. Is, believe it or not, this one's a long shot. No joke guys, this dude is a long shot. Okay, so if y'all don't know, this dude's back in UFC. Well, not back, but he joined UFC mainly because him and the WWE had some issues. And this dude is CM Punk. You have no idea how badly I want this dude to return to wrestling. Granted, I will admit, returning to WWE is a long shot, but you have to admit, he did have pretty good times over there. He did have some pretty good times. And not only that, oh wait a minute, I just saw something. I honestly don't know if this is real, but it says WWE legend CM Punk contacted by All Elite Wrestling over ring return. So CM Punk could return back to wrestling, but maybe not to WWE, which I am gonna be honest, I really do hope he comes back to WWE. But if he doesn't want to go to WWE, I can actually understand, because Vince McMahon is a jerk. That's just a fact. Like, that is definitely not an opinion, guys. Like, if you guys know Vince McMahon pretty well, and you've seen like, not just of his appearances, but also all of his matches that basically him and the writers make, you should know that Vince McMahon is pretty much a douche. He's pretty much a jerk. And not only that, which I will talk about later on, Finn Balor is finally getting his push at the Royal Rumble, aka he's gaining the Universal title against Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, which I will talk about that later on. So CM Punk, yes, I get he's back with, I get he's in UFC, I get that, but you never know. I mean, WWE is literally unpredictable, especially with the Royal Rumble. Because the Royal Rumble is literally one of the most biggest and unpredictable pay-per-views in all of WWE history, arguably. So CM Punk could possibly return. So that's my prediction. CM Punk could possibly make a comeback at the Royal Rumble. Maybe as maybe like an appearance rather than wrestle, I guess. And then there's Kenny Omega, which you know those two are pretty famous on their own, right? Well, I got something else. Believe it or not, now this one I have no idea. I literally have no idea if he is ever gonna come back to wrestling. But I just want to let you know, guys, I would love to have this dude back in wrestling. And it's The Rock. If y'all don't know The Rock, well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows The Rock because he's been because he's a huge hit in Hollywood. But little do you guys know, so for all the people out there who only know The Rock in his movies, treat yourself to WWE. Mainly, if y'all don't know The Rock because you only see his movies, he actually is a wrestler. Well, okay, so let me get this straight. Now, please do not fill my comment section with The Rock is retired or The Rock can't wrestle. Like, please don't do that. I just want to get something straight. The Rock never said he retired. Well, or even made an announcement that he even did. I mean, granted, he did say that he passed the torch to John Cena. I will say that. But I feel like there's some hidden details in there that he may not be done with wrestling. Yes, he's in Hollywood, and I get that, and I get that he has passed the torch to John Cena. But he had to say something. Did The Rock really say that he was going to retire? Other than saying he passed the torch, which I completely get. But you have to say this. Did The Rock say anything close to saying, I am retired from wrestling? So you have to admit, did he even say that? Or even remotely close? I get passing the torch, I get that, but I honestly feel like that doesn't go with it, because passing the torch, he never said anything he never made an announcement, he never made a retirement speech, he never did anything that said that he was going to retire, or even remotely close. Passing the torch he's just passing on who in the world is going to be the big hit. The Rock was a really big hit in WWE, and then John Cena's now a big hit. But now John Cena and The Rock are basically Hollywood hits now. John Cena's still wrestling, don't get me wrong. It's just John Cena's a part-time wrestler now. I still like John Cena, I still like the dude. But it's just, I rather prefer both The Rock and John Cena to be wrestling rather than movies. I'm just saying. This is just my opinion. And of course, as you can't tell by my shirt, of course your opinion matters. Of course your opinion matters, just not to me. So don't forget about that. Just your opinion does matter. Wait. Just not to me, okay? I don't know why I took a second like that. So I got three. So I already got three wrestlers predicted. Kenny Omega, CM Punk, and The Rock. Now the next one is a little tough because I already know because I already got three. I just need to think of two more, which will be a tough one because I have not thought about the other two. So I'm gonna edit this out so that way this video doesn't go like an hour. So I'll cut this out and I'll think about what's another wrestler, what could possibly be. Actually, this one just popped in my head, and I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't think of this dude. Okay, so believe it or not, this dude is more like an old WWE wrestler, and I really hope this dude actually comes back. It's WWE the Hurricane, aka Hurricane Helms. If y'all don't know, if you don't know WWE, if you don't know the Hurricane, please treat yourself to some old WWE, because this dude, granted he didn't win a lot of big championships, but he was one entertaining wrestler. He really was. So yeah, the Hurricane, I actually hope he's coming back. Yes, I get he's pretty old, but I really do hope he actually comes back. And another one. Now coming up with another one is a tough one. But wait. Okay, so I thought of another one. But apparently this dude was in WWE back in either 15 or 16. He was in the 205 Live, aka the Cruiserweight. But because I was almost about to say his name, but because this wrestler, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna. It's Austin Aries. Austin Aries. I want this dude to come back. If y'all don't know Austin Aries, go treat yourself to Impact Wrestling, because he's a beast over there. Now, the main reason why Austin Aries doesn't wrestle for WWE anymore is mainly because WWE didn't have anything creative. They really didn't. Like, for some stupid reason, they didn't come up with anything creative for Austin Aries, so Austin Aries just left. Which I say, that was one of the most dumbest reasons ever. Why would you let go of a WWE, why would you let go of a superstar just because you couldn't think of anything creative with him? Like, you literally could have put him on the sideline, or maybe put him in some random matches. Like, you could have done more. Like, you could have done more with him than just face him off with the Cruiserweight Champion at the time, Neville, who is not a part of WWE anymore. But I probably won't be talking about that. I probably will not be talking about that. So Austin Aries, I actually do hope he comes back to WWE, mainly because I feel like WWE may come up with, because I feel like WWE could be like more creative with him this time. So Austin Aries, Hurricane, The Rock, CM Punk, and Kenny Omega. All these five wrestlers, I am literally hoping that they actually do make a debut / return to the WWE, aka the Royal Rumble, more specific. So guys, that is it for this video. I'll talk to you all next time. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace out, and T-Generation X. Suck it. See you guys later.